definitely getting his celebration on. If you can't tell, he called it. NBA star Lonzo Ball revealed under the whatchamacallit costume last night, but that wasn't the only reveal.
Oh, my man.
You got me.
That living room concert you did on Fox, that was the first time we saw it, and in a concert of stars, it was like Elton John, Billy Joe, everybody. The best moment of that living room concert was you. And I told my wife, who's also a doctor, was like, you know, that's what a real doctor does, man. He's an orthopedic surgeon. I was a generalist. This guy is smarter than any doctor on the planet, and there's just truly no one more talented than him. And I'm crying because I'm jealous that you're more talented than me. And, but
clearly an extremely emotional unmasking for Ken there. The Serpent was a man we all came to know this year as a singing surgeon. During the early days of the pandemic lockdown, you may remember his heartfelt rendition of the Beatles' Imagine touched millions of people. Let's bring in producer Chris. He knows all about this stuff to break it all down. Good morning.
Good morning. You know what this says to me? That there's hope for us yet. Because if Ken can get one, we can all get one. But it wasn't any of these ones, unfortunately, because I was not anywhere close, even in the stratosphere for these ones. So like you said, this was the Group B finals, which means 2 contestants, double elimination, had to go home. The top 2 advanced to the Super 6. So let's get right into the contestants. So each one had a previous contestant revealing a game-changing clue. First up was the Seahorse performing Baby One More Time by Britney Spears. Let's take a little listen. So the new clues included a girl next door with a backpack and a guitar, some Nashville hot chicken, 2 baby dolls, and a Christmas wreath. The judges guessed Kesha, American Idol alum Kelly Pickler. Ken went with Sia. I don't think he's right. I actually have my own guess here, Marissa, and you can tell me what you think of this one. I'm going with Tori Kelly. Do you remember her? She was live in the Loft one time. She just released a Christmas album. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. But that's
there was
my
a
money's
little
on right now.
crack in her voice, and I don't think Tori would have cracked.
Okay, fair.
So I'm going to go with Kelly Pickler, only because of the Nashville thing and maybe a country music connection.
There's also a good tie in there with American Idol. All right, so next up was the Crocodile. Let's take a little listen. They performed Bleeding Love by Leona Lewis.
Close up from love, I didn't need the pain. Once or twice was enough, and it was all in vain. Time starts to pass, before you know it, you're frozen.
All right, so new clues for the Crocodile. They've been all around the world. He loves video games, and the song Step by Step was mentioned. His final clue is the Crocodile is a huge cult classic movie, in a huge cult classic movie. The judges guessed Jared Leto, or as wisdom calls him, Jared Leto. Justin Guarini, also from American Idol. And New Kids on the Block alum Jordan Knight. Which, I mean, that one sounds like a pretty good guess. I would think that Jenny McCarthy would recognize that voice, having been in the band with her husband, Donnie Wahlberg.
You know, every year I say Jordan Knight, and I'm always wrong every season.
The other one.
Yeah.
Who's that other one?
I think it's Joey Lawrence.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
And he can really sing.
Fair enough. All right, let's get to the whatchamacallit now, who we know is Lonzo Ball. He performed Lean Back by the Terror Squad. Don't laugh. He's got a couple rap songs out, if I'm being honest with you. So the new clues were he has a good head on his shoulders. There was a coffee pot we saw. We saw a crown, some ping pong paddles, and we were told he had already won a championship, which now that all makes sense. So the guesses actually were Carmelo Anthony, Michael Strahan, JB Smoove, but Ken did guess Lonzo Ball. For the first time ever, it seems, Ken got one right. Take a listen to what Lonzo had to say after the show.
The only thing that was kind of bad with the costume was the visibility. It was kind of hard to see.
and the helmet was huge. But weight-wise, it wasn't too bad, and, you know, I can breathe pretty well in it. You know, I got a lot of spacing here. The security was amazing on this show. I think people working it didn't even know who I was the whole time. You walk around pretty much in a whole black suit with a mask on and gloves on and off the set.
So it was a big night for the Big Baller brand because his little brother LaMelo also got drafted by Charlotte last night. So he's going to the NBA to join his big brother who is in New Orleans with the Pelicans. And that brings us to the Serpent, who you saw was Dr. Elvis. So he performed Cool by the Jonas Brothers. Take a listen to that.
I'm gonna be just like me, 'cause lately I've been feeling so cool.
He's got a tremendous voice. The new clues that we saw were a foam finger, a pizza box, some sports trophies, Mayo, which was a reference to the Mayo Clinic, peanut butter, an ambulance, and a roommate says fame found him. So the guesses by the judges were Jamie Foxx, Donald Faison from Scrubs, all of the medical clues. Nicole was the one who guessed correctly because she had the added benefit of having just performed a song with him. So take a listen to him after the show.
What I learned the most about this entire experience is that life is too short to just do one thing. I'm outside of what I normally do on a day-to-day basis, and this is just a reminder that if you have a passion, if you have something that keeps you up at night, seek those things out, and maybe one day you'll end up on The Masked Singer too.
I just want you to know, man, you just got us through a very difficult time, but we love you so much.
Appreciate that. For me, where do I go from here? I'd say, you know, I'm hopeful to find a way to continue to share both music and medicine.
So what's pretty cool about this, Marissa, is, you know, despite the viral fame, he's the first, like, non-celebrity to take part in The Masked Singer. So awesome to see him do so well. Crocodile now and the Seahorse advance to the Super Six. We'll find out who from Group C advances to the Super Six next Wednesday night, right here on Fox 5 at 8 o'clock.
Oh, we have to wait another week.
No Golden Ear Trophy this week because none of us guessed those ones.
Gosh, I wouldn't have guessed the doctor. That's a way to kind of shake things up because he's not a celebrity.
Yeah, that's good. That was the best moment of the entire series, or if you will.
Oh, all the series?
Seeing that doctor up there, yeah, that was, for me, that was next level.
Always find a way to raise the bar with him, so just wait till next
Now,
week.
I don't know what championship did Lonzo Ball win?
High school. I think
High school, okay.
I think, in high school. he
Yeah,
won,
okay, yeah. That's probably the last time he'll win anything.
He has time.
No, I'm just stating the fact.
celebrate your high
He
school
plays
accomplishment.
for New Orleans. Maybe he can get traded back to the Lakers anyway.
Good player on his team with.
Huh?
He's got another good player on his team.
Yeah, he probably won't win anything else either. It is New Orleans, that's all I got to say.
All right, coming up in Celebrity Dish, 50 Cent wants in on a versus battle.